Hello guys, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Carl, the used car floor manager. Firstly, I want to say thank you so much for the inquiry that you have on this walk around video that I'm going to do on the 2018 My 18.5 Outlander Exceed Diesel. Just coming from the front here guys, just to give you a really good clear view. One reason why this car is such an amazing vehicle, because it's packed with safety, and packed with a lot of great features as well. So coming from the front, you do have your daytime running lamps as well. That's sitting on here, as well as your automatic headlight washers. You do get LED fog lights, which are actually an absolutely amazing feature there. They will actually show a lot on the road if you are going through a foggy area. As you can see, that you have the dynamic shield shape for where it is. You do have the front sensors, and just underneath here, guys, one thing that I want to point out is the safety feature for this, or should I say, security-wise, when you park in the car, it does have a front camera, which is actually situated just here, and you can actually see the front of the vehicle when you're either parallel parking or in the shopping centre close to either a shopping trolley or in your garage as well. If you don't know if there's a small object in front of you, you can actually see that quite clear. Coming around to the side here, you do have the 18-inch alloy wheels, very good condition. Now this car is a very low K car, so again guys, value for money for what you're getting. Again, this car hasn't been driven very much as well, so you do get the 18-inch alloy wheels. Treads very great, and again, no marks in the actual alloy itself. Coming around to the front here, to the side of the actual driver's side, you do have, as you can tell, the mirrors do fold in. So it is a touch keyless entry. So you just press the button and it actually opens up the mirrors as well. What you'll notice underneath the actual car itself, it does have one of the 4 cameras that this car does have. It's a 360-degree angle camera, so it gives you a full picture of a bird's eye view of this car. So your car is actually situated. So it actually gives you a full view of being able to, in the close car park vicinities, you'll be able to see how far you are as well. You do get the chrome handles there, guys, so really great option there. Obviously the mirrors just folded in because no one opened the door. It's a good safety feature there. Now coming into the actual side of the door, as you'll notice, it's quite a really great finish in regards to the leather. As you can see there, not much wear and tear in regards to getting in and out of the vehicle. And again guys, on the side here you do have a bit of the one going in and out of the car. One thing that the Exceed does have, it actually has this scuff plates on the driver's side. So a good thing about that is obviously when you're going into the vehicle, if you got heels on or shoes like myself, you can actually go into the car without actually scratching your paintwork as well. Coming around to the side here, so you do get privacy glass in the vehicle as well, so guys. So it's not tinted windows, so you can allocate to get tinted windows with this vehicle. I would highly suggest it. Again, guys, it will reduce your fuel consumption, so you're not using much fuel as well, and obviously using your air conditioning. So safety-wise, guys, security-wise, it's always good to make sure that the car can't be visible for any perpetrators that's looking into your vehicles as well. All right. Coming the back here, as you see, it's already folded the actual the back seats of it. So the reason why I've showed you that, it is a 60-40 split component here. So you can as you can see, the actual car does fold flat on both sides. But just give you a clear view of how to demonstrate how to do it. Right, there's a little hole at the bottom here. You lift this little seat up. You flick this button here, and then use the lever there to fold it flat. If you do not press that button, it will actually just stay situated. So you must make sure you flick this button here to be able to make sure it folds flat. There you go again, and then put it back. Very easy to do. Grab that and just stick it back in there as well, guys. All right. Now coming around to the back here, as you can see, it's got the famous DID here. So to let you know that it does have it is a diesel vehicle. Now, good thing about the diesel car is obviously good for towing. It does tow up to 2 ton, and which I would probably inquire about getting a genuine tow bar here as well, guys. So again, always inquire within. It will be an additional cost, but I'd highly suggest that if you are buying a diesel vehicle, most cars that are diesels are actually built to tow things as well. Now, Coming from here, you do have the electric tailgate here as well. So from here you do have the button to press the electric tailgate, and actually will drop down. Now the other thing is here is if it does have a safety option to auto retract if something's in the way. Now coming to the space of the actual car, underneath here you do have a cargo blind that you can actually take out and use for safety. Really great thing. Or if you want to take it fully out, you can actually store a lot of little small components and tuck it away and hide away from other things as well. And again, if it's quite fragile, you can actually use that as a really good storage space. You get a 12 volt 120 watt power outlet there as well, just if you're running a fridge, a little small fridge and whatnot. And then in here you do have the compartments for the spare wheel components to get the spare wheel out. Now, as you can see, you don't really actually see a spare wheel. The reason why is because the actual spare wheel is underneath the actual car, right? You do get a full-size spare wheel, which is really great. Real good thing about actually having a spare wheel underneath the car is if you've got a full boot, you don't have to take it out of the car and then take out the spare wheel. You can just release, grab the tools from the back here, and then plug this in here, unwind that, and the wheel will just drop and release as well. So really easy to do. Now, closing the back here, what you'll see noticeably is you'll see the reverse cameras fitted on the curb side there. Really good thing, because obviously when you're parallel parking, it's easy to actually to see where you're going. Got color-coded four reverse sensors here, which is really great as well. Good thing about that, guys, is obviously if you're close to a vicinity of something you can't see in your blind spot, these will actually let you know. If the camera doesn't see it, these sensors will alert you as well. Coming around to the other side here, as you notice, you do have the fuel. The diesel cap is on the safe side, which is the curb side. Again, the Japanese always think about being safe with vehicles. This is the reason why they've put that the cap there as well. Great fuel consumption there, guys. You've got 60 litres of diesel you can put in this vehicle. Coming around again to the passenger side of the wheels, as you can see, both of them, no marks on them as well, guys. So it's very well looked after, and obviously the person who's driving this car knows how to drive this car and understands where all the gutters are. The good thing about that is because of these 4 cameras, that's probably the reason why. It can actually indicate where the gutter is, and that's actually a really good money saver for you as well. All right, well, that's the walk around video of that. So obviously I hope you enjoyed that. I'm just going to go underneath the bonnet and just show you under there. All right, guys, just looking underneath the hood of the Outlander 2018 My 18.5 Outlet Exceed. Again, this car actually produces 360 Newton meters of torque, 110 kilowatts, and again, guys, it's a 2.2 diesel engine. It's 6-speed gear automatic, all-wheel drive, 4x4 on demand. It's a 60 litre, like I said to you before, it's 60 litres it holds of diesel, and the fuel consumption on it is a combined, obviously, is 6.2. So you can get an average of 968 kilometres and a maximum of almost 1,200 k's, or 1111 should I say. But guys, such a really great vehicle, well designed and well built as well. So again, beautiful vehicle. All right, guys, looking inside the actual Outlander Exceed 2.2 litre diesel My 18.5 Mitsubishi. Again, going through the features from the driver's side here, you do have all the controls for the windows here on the bottom of the door, and again, you can actually unlock and lock the vehicle from there. Now, mirror adjustments are just above it with the arrows. You can actually adjust, and also you can manually fold the mirrors in as well. In the mirrors here, you do actually have the blind spot monitoring there as well. So it does have a blind spot monitoring. So on the side of the road, you can actually, the car will alert you there's someone on the road, on the next on you in your blind spot. So it actually alerts you if you are changing lanes as well. Now coming around here, you do have a forward collision mitigation button here to switch it off. Now that forward collision mitigation is it's like autonomous braking. It will allow you to give you 30% extra braking upon collision if you have not pressed the brakes as well. So it does assist you with braking. LDW, which is lane departure warning. This car will only be activated. The lane departure warning will only be activated when when you're going above 65 kilometers in broken lanes, and the car will detect whether it's on whether you're actually on lanes because of the broken lanes there. And if you veer off basically without indicating, or it will actually give you a beeping sound to alert you that you're veering off lane. You can switch that off. Everything on this is all switched on, is all activated. You must actually press those buttons to deactivate them. Parking sensors there as well, and also on the first button, should I say, is the auto tailgate. By just pressing that button, it will open the back tailgate there. Especially if it's if you're waiting in the car and you need to open the boot for your kids, if you're picking up the kids from school, which is really great. Coming to the steering wheel here, guys, you do have the paddle shifts here for just a little bit more secure driving when you're manually driving or going up a hill when you're towing as well, and also when you're doing all for forward driving. It is used you can use it as a manual shift, but for us it's just to make sure you can keep both hands on the steering wheel to get more sturdy on the road as well. So on the right hand stalk here, you do have all the headlights as well. There is a little button here that says auto high beam. So the auto high beam is really good for the rural areas where there's no street lights. And again, it will switch off. It will deactivate when oncoming car's on with you. But then when there's no light, it will actually it will brighten up the actual street as well, which is really good. On the left hand stalk here, you do have all your options for your windscreen wipers as well. So again, very, very simple and very easy to go, and they've actually transferred that from all the Outlanders. So anyone who's actually owned an Outlander or Mitsubishi, they're all very simplified, and everything's all on the same page as well. Coming to the actual steering wheel here, you do get a three-spoke steering wheel, sports steering wheel. On the right-hand side here, you've got adaptive cruise control that sets at short, mid, and far. You also do have the cruise control here, which you can actually resume or set from that side. And then on here, you do actually have your Bluetooth controls as well, so entertainment. So so then you have your volume buttons and also your modes. But there's a little symbol that looks like a coffee to me, but it's actually a camera. If you press that button, it actually goes into the middle screen. You can see the front, like I mentioned to you before, right at the start of the video. Is you can actually, it's got the predictive distance where you're going to be if you turn the steering wheel as well. Yellow is always good to let you know that your wheels aren't straight. So if you go back to to there, if you don't see the yellow there, it means your wheels are straight as well, which is really great. This car will that option will switch off. Will switch off after 20 kilometers. It's just purposeful for parallel parking and shopping car parks when you're going into the car park there. All right. Now coming to the screen here, you do have the SDA SmartLink system, which is really great. I mean, the home button, real beautiful thing. You've got the digital radio, FM, AM, and also the Bluetooth compatibility. And guys, one thing about this, Apple Carplay and Android Auto compatibility is really great, especially being on the roads, all up to date for what it is. It is the forward thinking for what all the cars are having right now. And again, Mitsubishi are blessed to actually have this system in there as well. Coming down here to the buttons for the climate control, and obviously just for all your fans, should I say. You do have dual climate, so by just pressing this, it comes up as dual, and if you want to resync it back to where it is, you just press auto, and then this is the fan speed there, which is really great as well. All right. Now coming down to just the middle of the console here, you do get another 12 volt 120 watt power outlet. As well as that, you can actually switch off the auto tailgate button by just pressing this button. Pressing it in is active, and then pressing it out will obviously, releasing that will actually switch it off. Blind spot monitoring button here, which you can actually switch off, which I mentioned before on the side mirrors. You can switch that off by holding the button. And in the little slot here, it's actually for your keyless entry. So if you've got a flat battery on your key, you can actually take it out and actually slot it in like a key itself and start the car by doing that as well. Now, in this inside finish here in the middle console, you do have the electric handbrake as well as the auto hold button. Now, auto hold button's really great. It's like a hillside assist start. And then at the bottom here, I'm just going to lift this glove box compartment so the middle compartment there. You do have heated seats, which is high and low, preheat and maintain, that's what the meaning is for high and low. All right. Great space here, guys. You do have all the plugs in for the Apple CarPlay, which is these two USB ports here. And again, guys, you are packed with a power outlet again for a 12 volt to 120 watts. So really good thing about this car, it does have a lot of plugs for you to charge your phone, which is really great. So the kids aren't going to complain about someone else is charging their phone. So that's really great there. And I'll get the cameraman to have a switch around, and then I'm just going to show you how the sunroof, which is a really good feature that this car actually has as well, to show you a little bit more of a great feature for what this car does have. So as you notice from here, you can actually manually pull this forward, and then again by pressing these buttons it actually goes all the way up, and it has a little bit of a should I say a weather blind here, not weather blind should I say, but that it's kind of like a, should I say, shield, so weather shield there to obviously protect anything that's oncoming as well. So really great there. You do have a chromatic mirrors that actually automatic dimmers for you, so when you're nighttime driving, the car will dim, or if someone's behind you actually high beaming you, the actual mirrors will dim as well. All right, guys, that's the video itself. Well, there you have it, guys. That's the walk around video on the 2018 My 18.5 Outlander Exceed in white in a diesel. Again, one thing I'd like to obviously mention to you guys, we do have a premium mechanical protection plan available as an additional cost. What that consists of, guys, 181 items covered on it, 3,600 unlimited claims per claim, that is. You get a loan code every time you service with us, and 181 items are covered as well. Beautiful thing is that you get 10 years worth of premium roadside assistance, and it is an additional cost, but as it will help you out. We do have finance options here as well, guys. Come see our team, which is Mario and Julie. They'll be able to help you out. We deal with 3 major banks here, guys, so please inquire within. You'll be surprised at how much the minimal payments are. The other thing we need to talk about is obviously just protecting your investment for what it is. There is a lifestyle pack, or it's called a glass coat protection, which actually will help you out, help you protect the paint of the car. And again, we do have packages available with tinted windows. This car is leather, so we do have actually interior packages available too for you. Again, just additional cost. You'll be very minimal cost-wise in the finance side of things. Please inquire within. Last but not least, guys, really want you guys to know what type of people you're dealing with. Go on our Google reviews. We've got over 970 Google reviews at 4.8. That just goes to show that we're giving 100 and 110% customer service, and we're really focused on our customers having a great experience with us. So if you have time, please Google Berwick Mitsubishi and check out what people have been saying about us. Guys, that's the rest of the video. You can call us on 9907 0555. My name's Carl, the used car floor manager. Come see me whenever you want to. Have a coffee, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Berwick Mitsubishi, love that experience.